making Cavill this guy again. So, hello and welcome to another episode of With Enough Prep Time. I'm your host, the Nerd Man, and today we are talking about some exclusive, hot, breaking DC news. Now, I don't know what it is yet. So, Superwise has promised me that this is going to change the game for me. He's hyped this up. So, I don't know what this is or how I'm going to react to it. Superwise?
Yeah, it's a movie that has been in limbo for a while. Didn't think it was going to happen, but we have news on it, like it's moving forward, and I have the link.
We're going to find out. We're going to find out. All right. So look, I wanted to wait for Philosophical Pickle to join. I don't know if is he in the comments at the moment? No, he's not in the comments. All right, so he didn't answer me on thing. Hopefully, he'll join later because
if anything, we can do a geekly wrap up on Friday, and he can give his thoughts.
Yep, absolutely. So, you can now share the link with me. I'm looking forward to see what this news is and how I react.
Don't even look at the words. Just click the link I sent you.
Okay.
And then put it up on your screen, and let's get that reaction.
Not looking. It's taking too long. I'm getting nervous.
Just do it. Just fixate on the first word of that link, HTTPS. Just focus solely on that.
Yeah, but I can't see it. Have you sent it?
From the private chat. Are you looking at the
private chat? Oh, I thought
chat?
You were sharing your screen.
No. Well, I mean, I could... oh, you wanted me to share my screen. Well, I mean, I could put it...
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, share the screen if you can.
Right. Yeah, I could do that. All right. I'm about to share it.
I know it's Batgirl already. All right.
Okay. Gonna share my screen. Give me a second. Sharing. Share screen. Right. And here is the news. Are you ready? All right. Here we go.
Bad Boys for Life filmmakers to direct Batgirl movie for Warner Brothers exclusive. All right, let's get into this.
Okay, first it's tradition. Bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Bad boys.
Naka. All right. What you gonna do, Batgirl? What you gonna do when they come for you? The Batgirl movie project has found its director, or rather, in this case, its directors. Adil El Arbi and Bilal Fallah, the duo behind the 2020 hit Bad Boys for Life, have closed the deal to steer Warner Brothers' DC feature centering on Barbara Gordon, the daughter of Gotham City Police Commissioner James Gordon. Christina Hodson, who wrote Bumblebee and is in the Warner's fold with her screenwriting on the sucky Birds of Prey movie, I added that in, and The Flash, penned the script for what is being planned as a movie for HBO Max. I did not know this. So it's not going to theaters. It's going straight to HBO Max.
Good.
Okay. Wow, okay. Christine Burr, who is gearing up for the release of Cruella later this month, is producing. Barbara Gordon is the most established version of the Batgirl character, who was initially introduced in 1961 as Betty Kane, but the character was revamped in 1967 when television executives wanted to attract a female audience to the Batman TV series, then faltering in its third season. Yvonne Craig played the character whose last live-action big-screen appearance was with Alicia Silverstone in Joel Schumacher's 1997 movie Batman and Robin.
Where the trash character belongs. Okay.
The project previously had Joss Whedon on board as writer and director. Whedon came on March 2017, but left in April 2018, at the time saying he failed at cracking the story. Also, there was the allegations that definitely affected the production of this movie. With Batgirl, this is a quote, "With Batgirl, we hope to take the audience on a fun ride and see a different side of Gotham," said Burr. Christina's script is crackling with spirit. Adil and Bilal have an excited and joyous energy, which is infectious, making them the perfect filmmakers for this Bat project. And I'm just psyched I get to be a part of the DC universe, which is super cool. LRB and Fala were born in Morocco and studied film in Belgium. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to say they. It says they. It says they cut their teeth with European thriller and directing episodes of FX crime drama Snowfall, but gained attention when they helmed the third Bad Boys movie. That action movie had stalled in development for years, but the pair. But wow, this person does not know how to write. But the pair put the title back on the streets with new rims and a strong engine, re-energizing the franchise. The movie garnered the best reviews of any Bad Boys movies and became the highest-grossing American movie of the year in a year that is asterisked by a pandemic lockdown. Off the strength of Bad Boys, they trampoline to co-showrunners of Marvel series Miss Marvel, where they also directed the premiere and finale episodes, the latter which wrapped a few weeks ago. I didn't know that. The duo are currently in production on Rebel, a family drama driven by song, rap, and dance centered on a 13-year-old boy whose life stands at a crossroads following the death of his father. LRB and Falah are repped by CAA Management 360 and Jackaway Austin. So that is the news.
There's a lot to unpack there. Like, let me hear your take on it first of all.
Okay. Do you want me to stop sharing the screen or just like keep it up?
No. You don't have to share it anymore. I've got it up, right?
Yeah. All right. So I will share my take. So Batgirl is a character that I like. I like Batgirl. She's part of the Bat family. She works well with Batman and Robin. I like it. And that movie was announced years ago, back in 2017, 2018. And I was for it. I was like, I want to see this movie. And then it was in production hell, development hell for the longest time. I thought it would never happen. And then we got this news exclusively from the Hollywood Reporter. RB, what's his name? Adil LRB and Bilal Fala. They are directing Batgirl, and the directing choice for them, I like. I like them as directors. The first film I saw them direct, it was totally out of the blue because they're newcomers. They're newcomer directors. They directed Bad Boys for Life, which is a movie I love. I love Bad Boys for Life. It is funny enough. I watched it 2 days ago. And I love Bad Boys for Life. The first two Bad Boys movies, they're Michael Bay, so you already know it's going to be all style, no substance. But the bromance between Will Smith and Martin Lawrence is there, so it's like fun. It's a fun buddy cop movie, but they're not particularly good movies. And then we get to Bad Boys for Life, which is not only fun, but is actually a good movie. It has heart. It has all the action. It works. I really do like Bad Boys. And the fact that they're newcomers and they took on Bad Boys and they made the best movie in the franchise, that's awesome. And they're directing Miss Marvel, which I'm not a fan of the Miss Marvel character, but I'm not. But
who knows what that's going to be like? It could be good.
Yeah, and they're directing the first and last episode of that series. So now I'm saying to myself, well, I don't like the character, but I'm going to give it a shot because, number one, let's see if they make the character work, but also the directors behind it are pretty damn good at what they do. And Batgirl is happening, which is
No.
interesting because, like I've said time and time again, Warner Brothers is a mess. All over the place. There is no DCEU. There is just a wide array of movies, different style, different tone, and now you got the multiverse where these movies are going to take place in alternate universes, like the Batman and Black Superman, Blue Beetle, Static Shock. It's just all over the place. So who knows if this is the DCEU Ben Affleck universe and she is in it, or is this an alternate universe where she's completely stands alone? I'll say this. I will watch the Batgirl movie. It's coming on HBO Max, not in theaters. That caught me off guard. I thought it'd be a theatrical release, but it's on HBO Max. I'll watch it. I like the character, and with the directors, I will see this movie. The only thing that I swear if this movie does, I'm going to riot and boycott and just hate is if they do Batman Beyond, but with Batgirl. That has been a rumor for the longest time how, it won't be Terry McGinnis. It will be Batgirl Beyond. I'm sorry. I love Batman Beyond. I want it to be Terry McGinnis. I want it Michael Keaton, old man Bruce Wayne teaching Terry McGinnis. I want that. You can make a Batgirl movie. Don't make it Batgirl Beyond. It has nothing.
I don't even like Batman Beyond, and that's what I want for a Batman Beyond movie.
Yeah,
so I agree with you there.
Got to give it a chance, but it's not about her being female. It's just about the source material. As a fanboy, as a guy who loves DC, who loves Batman Beyond, I want to see Terry McGinnis on the big screen because he is the Beyond. So overall, to wrap this up, so I can get your thoughts. I can't say I'm like fully excited for this movie. Don't really know what it's about, but the fact that they got the Bad Boys for Life directors has interested me even more, and I'm definitely open to watching it now because they have fun with their movies and they're really good directors, and I can't wait to see what they do with Batgirl as long as it's not Batgirl Beyond. All right, your take.
Yeah, I think you did a great job just unpacking all the different elements that I wanted to hit on. First thing, I actually like that they've got guys to direct this. Not because I don't want female directors to have an opportunity, but I want female directors to have opportunities to direct male characters. I want men to direct females. I want black people to direct white people to direct.
That's
I like
actually...
that. Go.
No, I honestly didn't think about that. Like with Black Superman, they're strictly looking at a black director. For Batgirl, it's always been in my mind, maybe they want to get a female to do it because, female character, female director. Kind of surprised they went the male direction. But these guys know these guys know how to direct action. They know how to bring heart to their stories. And I'm game for this. I am game for this.
Yeah. So I like that element of it, right? I also like the element where they're putting this on HBO Max because, sorry, I don't need a Batgirl in cinemas.
That shocked me. I thought, a Bat family member would be in theaters, but no. It is what it is.
So it makes me feel as well that they're not going to try and make Batgirl part of the Trinity or something. Like stupid like that, which there was rumors that that's what they were thinking of doing. So if they're putting it on HBO Max, they're putting it where it belongs. Have these side dish characters on HBO Max, something nice you can watch.
And if you're a DC fan. Continue.
No, please go on.
Oh, I'm just saying, if I remember when Walter Hamada did that interview where he was like, we're going to put out 3 or 4 DC movies a year starting 2022. The experimental ones are going to go on HBO Max. And the word experimental worries me. Does he mean Batgirl Beyond? I don't want that. Get ready. I already ranted about Black Superman. I'm going to rant about Batgirl Beyond.
Yeah.
But I think experimental in the sense this movie has been in the can for years. They're just now getting it started. Let's put it on HBO Max. Let's see how it's received. And if it's good, If people like it, let's greenlight a sequel, and then let's put that on in theaters.
Okay,
That's just my take on it.
Yeah, and I think, well, I don't even think if it's look. The only thing that I have against this is more Bat Family. I just can't deal with it. It's so much Batman, more exploration of his universe, more. But fair enough, they're putting it on HBO Max. You know, for Batman fans to be able to, you know, Batman will draw more people perhaps to, you know, do subscriptions and stuff like that. So if they're exploring the Batman family a bit more, fine, doesn't bother me one bit whatsoever. So in that sense, I'm kind of happy with this news. If this is going to be a cinematic release, waste of time, invest that money into a proper project for a, you know, one of the main Justice Leaguers, build that universe, get them into a Justice League movie quick before this whole you know, the comic book boom, superhero movies boom actually becomes stale, and it's already starting to become that. I want DC to be concentrated on making their cinematic universe something different from the Marvel universe that people can go to and think, okay, this isn't stale. This is something different. This is something interesting, like the Joker, you know, movie specifically, right? So that's what I want them to focus on in cinemas, and so I'm glad that they made the right decision, put this on HBO Max. Other than that, you know, about these two directors, Bad Boys for Life, I don't like Bad Boys 1, so I don't know what Bad Boys for Life is like. Hopefully it's a much better movie. You haven't seen Bad Boys for Life? No, I'll see it like soon, and I'll do, you know, considering this news, I might do a review to say whether I like this or not. But
yeah, I totally understand.
Let me finish this here.
Yeah.
So in terms of this news here, I would be irate if this was going to cinemas. I would be irate if they were investing lots of money into this. But if it's on HBO Max, they're not investing that much money. Hopefully that means they'll be investing it in serious projects. You know, this also tells me that perhaps Zatanna and stuff like that might be going to HBO Max.
Yeah.
And that will make more sense of those kind of films now. And I'm like, oh, okay, I can see what they're doing here. They're saving the big boys for the cinema, and they're getting some stuff to get more HBO Max subscriptions, DC kind of content. I can dig that. That's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, and considering these directors have just directed one good action movie, as far as I understand from what you've told me, that's good. Don't waste, you know, like great directors on people, you know, like they've got the Oscar-winning writer of Promising Young Woman to write Zatanna. Why not get her on a Wonder Woman 3? You need to be fixing Wonder Woman, or get her to do another DC property, you know, like that's something that's good, right? The last thing I'd say is, bro, the chick from what are they getting her to do everything now? The chick who wrote Bumblebee.
Oh
right,
man,
like Birds of Prey sucked. It did bad in the box office. You know, I know it got good reviews, but they were fucking simping.
However,
those critics were simping hard.
Yeah, Birds of Prey is a bad movie, but Bumblebee is a good movie. It is the best Transformers movie to date, if we're talking live action.
Okay.
I'm willing, you know, she had a bad movie, she had a good movie. She has potential.
You're willing to give her a chance.
Yeah, I'm going to give her a chance. This is news I was not expecting, but we have it. And watch Bad Boys for Life. I understand you don't like Bad Boys 1 because it's all style, no substance. But I'm telling you, Bad Boys for Life has heart. It has it. Yeah, it's an actual movie. It's an actual good movie, not disposable. Yeah. So give that one a chance. Maybe we do a review for it.
Yeah. So that's all I have to say on that, really. I mean, like it's good news for DC fans, but I'm not like excited about it in the slightest. I'm just glad that it's going to where it's going. Do you want to say one last word before I go to the comments?
Yeah, I'm just yeah, I'm not excited, but I'm definitely gonna watch it. And Pickle does not like this directing choice. So if we do a geekly wrap up, we're definitely going to talk about this. But yeah, I'm glad it's moving. It's moving forward, and just gotta learn more about it. You know, I want to learn more about what this story is going to be about. Who are they going to cast as Batgirl? That is a good question. Who are they going to cast as Barbara Gordon? I don't really have anyone in mind right now. Hopefully, it's a good actress. And you know, we'll go from there.
Yep. So hopefully they bring back J.K. Simmons as Gordon for Ben and Ben for Bruce. Interesting.
I don't know if it's going to be in the DCEU, but yeah, J.K. Simmons is a great Commissioner Gordon from what we saw. I want to see more.
Yeah.
They wasted.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that. So glad Josh Whedon is not going to be working on this at all. Yeah, I'm glad for that as well. I think we all are. I can't see that character working with Affleck's Batman in that universe. True.
I could see it sort of, but you know, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, I honestly don't care what universe it's set in because Warner Brothers is such a mess that even when they reboot with the Flash, it's still going to be a mess. So.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a total mess. I haven't seen any of them laughing my ass off.
Bad Boys
for Life is a good move.
Yeah. It is.
Also, Batgirl definitely seems like the HBO Max movie and not a big movies for theaters. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that.
You don't need a Zack Snyder budget for Batgirl. I think you can make it work as a, you know, decent budget, not a Avengers Endgame level. You know.
Yeah. And then lastly, simping hard for Birds of Prey, laughing my ass. They were though, man. They were simping hard.
I don't know what they saw in that movie.
You know that it was like a feminist movie, and they were like, "Oh, you know, we're gonna give good reviews because it's an all-female movie and it's a feminist movie." They did the same for Charlie's Angels. They did the same for all of these kind of feminist movies. They're like, oh, it shares the same ideology I have, so it doesn't matter if it's a good movie.
That's scary. They worry more about the agenda than the actual story and characters. That's worrying. Yeah. That's why all films are subjective, and you can't trust critics. Trust yourself.
Yeah. And you know me, I'm not like some kind of anti-feminist, kind of anti-SJW. I'm not like, it's not the ideology I share, but I don't have this kind of passionate dislike of it like some of these YouTube channels where they're going after every single, you know, somebody on the street says something that they find funny or like a stupid feminist idea, and they put it like they do a whole YouTube video about, oh yeah, this girl on the street, Amanda said, like, you know, it's like, dude, it doesn't matter. There's not that many of those people in real life to really care about that shit. But yes, you can definitely see a trend amongst critics where, like, if they like the idea or ideology of a movie, it doesn't matter if it's good or not. You know, they'll just give it, like, you know, marks. And then something like the Joker, they for some bizarre reason, I don't know why, get into
they gave
their
it a 60%,
like,
dude. That movie is damn near a masterpiece. It's one of the best comic book movies ever made. 60% my ass. Rotten Tomatoes can. What is Kano saying? Mortal Kombat. Rotten Tomatoes can take turns sucking my sack.
Yeah, Birds of Prey is apparently better than the Joker,
which is
according to Rotten Tomatoes.
What are they smoking? I don't know.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Like the quartering when Star Wars mentions a woman. Yeah, what?
He's talking about the YouTuber. You don't know who the quartering is?
Oh, yeah. The bearded guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, every fucking time.
I like some of his content, but he doesn't help the movie news atmosphere. He takes a bunch of rumors from, like, We Got This Covered, the worst freaking movie news site ever. They make stuff up on the fly, and he reports on it. So it's clickbait. So yeah. That's just my quick
I don't like that channel. Sorry. I don't usually say I don't like YouTubers, but I don't like his channel. I just think it's all bullshit. Just like hatred and, you know, like, oh, you know, oh, we as I said, it's like every fucking thing is like, you know, like he made this big deal of Gal Gadot singing Imagine like it was like some fucking hate crime or something. or you know, like as I said, like he'll film some girl on some campus is saying some dumb shit, and he's like, you see, this is what feminists think, as if they're like the spokesperson for like all, you know. Anyway, I think it's just dumb, because you could do that with people on who are right wing. You could just take videos, if I wanted to, like every day, of people who are right wing who say stupid things, and then go, oh, you see how right wing people are? It's like, that's not how they are. You know, there's so many different shades of different people. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So there are idiots in every kind of corner thing. But that is certainly, like, definitely a thing that, you know, that I hate that critics are doing at the moment. It's like they just simp hard for those kind of movies that they think have an important message, or are directed by a woman, or directed by a black guy, or like whatever the fucking reason is for the day. And what it does is it hurts movies that are like that, or that do have a good message, right? And when they say it's good, you just think, oh well, they're just saying that because it's like a feminist film or something like that. And there's plenty of feminist films, or, you know, like films about like certain issues that are actually good, and you just can't trust them. You know?
Yeah.
So that's my take on it. So yeah, but I'm glad that Bumblebee was good, because
I was pleasantly surprised with Bumblebee.
You know, because I think my main thing with Birds of Prey, that what made me hate it even more, is it's just a waste of a movie. Why would DC invest in that? Like, you can invest in so many other characters that need the spotlight right now, and you invest in a Harley Quinn movie when you know you're making a Suicide Squad 2. It was nonsense. Anyway, yeah, he's just a strange dude. Yeah, I know. That's understandable. He just hates everything. It's not enjoyable to watch his channel. Yeah, everything is like every single thing somebody says is like. He did a whole video on Joaquin Phoenix's speech at the Oscars, and it's like, oh, he's virtue signaling, and he got so confused in his head, because he was like, at one point he's virtue signaling, but at another point, oh, I really like that he says he hates cancel culture. So he couldn't get it in his head, like he couldn't work out in his brain, like what stance to take on this thing. And the point that Joaquin Phoenix was making is because he's a vegan. It's not like it's not like he's just pretending it to get like back pats and virtue points. He lives that life, and he believes in that. And people have freedom of speech. The last I heard, I like a good burger, but if he thinks, you know,
Joaquin's missing out, bro. Joaquin's missing out.
Yeah, exactly. Joaquin's
next
missing
Joker
out.
sequel the next Joker sequel should focus on him, you know, going outside the box, finally accepting how crazy he is, and just eating a burger.
Do you think he'd eat meat if it was required? Of like say it was like a character who's just
for like a movie role. Yeah, he really commits to those roles. I don't know. It's like a personal belief. I don't know if he would like. Nope, no way. You know, but
yeah,
who knows? But yeah, that's the news of Batgirl.
Yeah, yo, I've got to be. What does that mean? BRB.
Be right back. We're pretty much. Done.
We're pretty much done with the topic.
No problem. Thanks for coming, Orion 1130 BlackRock.
Thanks, man. Thanks, everyone. Do us a favor, give us a high five, smash that like button. Obviously, subscribe to Superwise. He's got a bigger channel than me, so he doesn't need my help. But like, do subscribe to Superwise if you come across this video. He's got excellent channel, excellent content. I love talking to him all the time.
Thank you.
I've talked to him, and apart from that, comments. I do reply to the comments. I often respond to the comments. In more often than not, I respond to my comments. And apart from that. Yeah, subscribe, like, and yeah, I guess I'll see you on the flip side. And I love you 3000. I don't even, I can't even do it anymore. Flip side 3000. There we go.
Bad boys. What you
Boys,
gonna do?
what you gonna
What you gonna
do?
do when
What
they
you
come
gonna
for
do?
you? Naka,
Bad
naka,
boys,
naka,
bad
naka, naka, naka,
boys.
naka.
What? You're messing it up.
Oh, it's a reference. It's a reference to For Life, to the movie Bad Boys for Life. It's a reference. You
Naka,
gotta see
naka,
it.
naka, naka,
Naka,
naka,
naka,
naka.
naka, naka. Peace out.
Bad boys.
Hey.
Peace out.
Peace out, guys.